Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, or this evening's even, can you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section, please. Yeah, I've clutched your Stu. Nice one. I'll bring you on in a minute, mate. So it's ended Southampton 3, Blues 1. So the title is Shambles of a Performance. I don't know whether it's so much a shambles. That was much of the better team. Do you know what I mean? There was much the better team, and it's kind of like, sorry about that, I'm just closing the door. It was like men against boys, if you ask me, guys. We're going to look at the stats and everything. I'll put the link in the comments if you want to come on and have your say. You don't have to put your camera on or anything like that. He's kind of like a football phony. So what I will do is let's just get the lineup up and stuff first. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so there's one change for Blues. Let's get the lineup up. Iwata coming back in for what's your man's name? Samuel. Sorry. Beadle obviously in goal. Iwata, Newman, Clara, Cochrane, Pake, Doyle in the sixes. Roberts out wide right. Stansfield is a 10. Damari Gray getting a lovely goal, let's not take it away from Damari Gray. Great strike, getting a 7.9. You can see the average rating here, guys. It was just I thought we started off the first 5 minutes. In fact, let's just look at the match momentum. Deutsch up top. Not one of his best games either. Let's just have a look at the first five. I thought we started off okay. Look, first 10 minutes, it was... we looked like we was playing at home. The press was high. We was playing some nice football, and then kind of Southampton with their midfield was really good at running with the ball, and it just seemed like we had no midfield at times. And they score early on, and it's one thing a lot of people have mentioned about, let's keep it tight for the first 30 minutes. Then we go a goal down after 6 minutes, and you think back, and it was. I think all three of the goals were weak, and then they get a second on 25. Now that I might be wrong about this, one of them I'm really putting down to Beadle. I'm not happy with his parrying the ball out to the striker. He's done it on several occasions, guys, and. It's something he should have tipped round the post, or he shouldn't be going to the striker, basically. I think it was the third one, actually. I think, it was the Adam Armstrong one when we just scored. Yeah, we just got it back to 2-1, Damari Gray, and then he parries it out to Adam Armstrong, and it's pretty much game over then for me. 3-1, sort of like, I have to learn my voice because the dog is wild next door, so... Ball possession, 60% for us. Not a surprise that we lost, with 60% possession, 40 for them. Our expected goals was more than theirs. We had 22 shots, one big chance, but they had 4. I just think they look head and shoulders above us. I really do. And I was saying to my pals, I watched it with Paul in my house, and I think... I would have said before the match that they'll be in the playoffs, but definitely challenging for top 2. Definitely in the playoffs for me. They had some really good players. They've got a good squad anyway. It's just there wasn't clicking under that manager they employed. I forget his name. He was a football manager. He was the one what he didn't. They're Will still. They sacked him. And since he's been sacked, they've won a load of games. So yeah, not much to really talk about. Not really much to talk about in terms of the performances. I didn't think anyone had a great performance. I really don't. Damari Gray getting the goal, but other than that, we just weren't at the races. We was outclassed. Okay, so let me just get into some comments quick, then I'm going to bring Stu on because Stu's jumped straight on, which is really nice to see. If you've just joined, guys, hit the like button. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not going to read the ones so what time to come on? 30. So I'll read from 30 onwards. You're right, Brummy's on the way, mate. I love CD so much. I'm definitely not being negative today. Yeah, I don't think it's time to be negative. I'm just going on about this game in isolation. We was outclassed, weren't we? There was much of the better team, and I agree, Brummy's on. You know, let's not hammer players and I've just I don't know if I hammered Beadle there, but he was definitely at fault for the third and maybe the first. Let me know in the comments what you think. You're right, Dwayne. Tom Huddleston in the background too. Same old away home performance. Time to go to the Woodsman's rest and have a few. I get the Woodsman's. Yeah, it's not far from me. That we just crap away from home. It's not good enough. Parties on blue saying you're right, Trev. Papadon, Rhys Beadle. Yeah, he's not great from corners either, is he? That was another one as well. Kyogo missing that sitter as well. I can't get my fucking breath with him. He's just not going to score, is he, guys? Have to be more reserved away from home, get your water in midfield of the three. Only player, one winger. I think it's worked all right, Keith. I do until today. You know, I wouldn't change anything just because we lost today. But I get what you're saying. Something needs to change away from home, don't it? But for me, we look like the first 10 minutes we looked like we was at home. Then they get that goal and it just completely changes the game. Yes, guys, I like Davis, but he's clueless away from home. Gray scores, then almost scores again, and he takes him off. Crazy. It will be the same against QPR. Like I don't know, bunch of frightened kids. We'll have to see. I'm really unsure about QPR, how we're going to do it. Taking off Gray for Kuma should be a sackable offence. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Ryan Allsop for QPR. Well, this is what I've been calling out for a while. He's getting Allsop back in goal. You know, and the thing is, like, Fingy hasn't played that bad. Do you know what I mean? You know, Beadley played that bad really up until he's made a few errors, but today it's just I think he's done that 2 or 3 times where he's parried it to the forward. You're right, Paul Hynett. Regardless of people's view on performance, if you let 3 in away from home, it's going to be a struggle. Always, mate. When we went 2-0 down, I knew it was game over. You're right, Tom. Frustrating, pulling my hair out. Beadle, lots of good saves, but cost us 2 goals. Deutsch never touched the ball, and I love him, but Kyogo, cannot believe it. We played well at times, but FEI, yeah. I wouldn't want Southampton back in the Premier League at all. Dwayne saying, I'm just going to read a couple more actually, and then I'll get you on. You're right, John. Evening, everybody. We've got to put it into perspective. We know this is a tough league. We won't roll teams over away from home. Southampton are a really big Premiership side. Is always going to be a slog. Yeah, like I said, John, I think they'll be up there, man. Yeah, it was really, Gary. It was a shambles. Okay, let me start that. It's Stu. I'm going to bring Stu on now. See what Stu's got to say.
You're right.
How are you, Stu?
Good, man. Good. Bit disappointed with today, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. So, what did you make of tonight's performance?
Like you, I thought we started brightly, but you can't concede an early goal like that away from home and expect to get away with it, can you?
Yeah.
You know, gotta keep it tight. I mean, what was it? 25 minutes gone, and we're 2-0 down. You know, fighting to get back into it, looking not too bad. Second half, get the goal back. Sucker punch. You know, yeah, Beadle. What is it, man? He can save, but he can't hold, can he? Can't catch it. Wants to punch it out or flap at it and stuff, but You know, I mean, he made a couple of good saves. That one near the end as well.
Yeah.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse, really, couldn't it? They could have been.
It could have been, yeah.
6 up.
Yeah.
But then again, if Kyogo scores, could have been different, couldn't it? He had 2 good chances, didn't he? The one, and he puts it over the bar. Oh my God, what's he got to do, man?
I couldn't believe it, Stu. I was like,
No,
what has this kid's got to do to score a goal? Do you know what I mean?
But,
what has this kid's got to do to score a goal?
But,
So, sorry, Stu. Carry on talking for a bit because I've just got to quickly do something on my YouTube thing.
Yeah, but I mean, Southampton, they're a good team, aren't they? Like you say, they've got a new manager. They're still enjoying the bounce from getting the new manager in. Got good players. I mean, their striker who come on, what was it, the extra one from the village down the road, 15 million.
Yeah.
On, with like 20 minutes to go or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
what's the name, weren't it? What's his name? Cameron Archer looked sharp, didn't he?
Yeah. But then, I mean, you said earlier, what's he doing, Davies? What's their mindset? You know, you can't. I don't know. Can Blues afford to go away with the mindset of trying to play how they are at home?
Yeah.
Stuff. You know, would like a couple of different players in for like an away game make any difference? You know, because like you said, man, they was bypassing the midfield, and you know, on the transition, they were just cutting straight through us, weren't they?
Do you know what's mad, Stu? Like, you know, people say, why don't we play the way we play at home away? And we did do that, didn't we? We started to do that today, and I think we just got picked off, mate.
Yeah, but it don't always work there, does it? I mean, people come to our place with like a different mindset of like in a game plan of this is how we're going to try and play at St Andrews. So, you know, perhaps we should be a bit. I mean, there was gung-ho after we got that first goal, I feel.
Yeah.
And they got the goal, and I think they should have just kind of gone, right, we've got a foothold back in it now. Let's just kind of try and keep hold of the ball, frustrate them, and see if we can get a leveler. But they just, you know, was it blood? You know, rush of blood to the head or whatever. You know, I don't know. But to just get suckered like that within a couple of minutes. But then you can't take it away from them because they're a good team.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, they've got the new manager. He's got them playing well.
Yeah.
You can't deny that. So we go on, don't we?
Yeah. So looking forward to Tuesday now. QPR away, Stu. What would you do in terms of? Would you change anything? Would you change the squad, the shape, or would you kind of?
I'd like to see Allsop back, but I don't know whether bringing him back for like an away game is, you know, a good thing to do. But then, you know, I don't know. Maybe give Keshi a start. Maybe have Leonard in midfield. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think when I put Facebook on to have a look at the team earlier, I pretty much knew who it was.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like predictable. Why not look at it and go, oh, okay, yeah, it's changed him and him. You know, and the formation. I mean, Watt has been great at right back, but in the home games, it's when he's been when it's worked the better. You know,
in the home games, yeah.
I don't think it's quite worked away because then we're getting done down that side as well. You know.
So you think maybe it might because I noticed against West Brom, even though I didn't watch the game because I was looking for my phone, Stu, as you know, like a lot of people have mentioned about how Water was getting that side on the right hand side was getting exposed against West Brom. So do you think maybe a change of shape, maybe personnel for Tuesday,
maybe personnel,
a little bit more solid?
Set up a little bit more to just frustrate them and keep it like a bit tighter, like people have said, for like the first half an hour, you know, first half even. And then the second half, because the crowd and that'll be on the back and that a little bit, you hope, then you can try and like press home a bit of an advantage and roll the dice a bit more. But you know, I mean, fair play. I mean, we went for it really. I'm not disappointed in the team as such.
No.
But you know, it's just one of them, innit? You just kind of like look at it and you go, "Oh, what are we doing?" You know, there was gaps in places and places where I'm watching it and I'm like, why isn't someone running into that space there? You know, outside their box or whatever, and then someone could make the pass to them, and I'm just not seeing that sort of movement. And at times, the pace as well.
Yeah.
You know, we won away last year enough, didn't we? What's going on this year? You know, like I say, is it the tactics? Is it the players? Or is it the mindset? You know, or is
just
it
quickly,
getting sussed out by the opposition for being too predictable?
Yeah. Trevor's put, he would go with you, Watson and Leonard at QPR, Samuel in right back, and Pike and Doyle go. He's saying Pike and Doyle go missing too often. You mentioned about bringing Leonard back in.
Yeah.
Whether he does that on Tuesday, I think there will be changes on Tuesday. So I think
I mean, I think that's pretty much like a you know, quite a decent call. That really.
Yeah.
I've got no qualms with them. Just kind of like going, okay, well, you know, we'll change the team we put out just a little bit, just tweak the mindset a little bit, and then you can always bring those other players on as substitutions and go for it a bit more. I don't know. I don't get paid the money, do I?
No, we don't do it. I just want us to be a little bit more. You know, it seems to be the first 30 minutes where we're conceding, then we're chasing games, and you know, be a little bit more compact. Maybe have a little bit of a low block for the first 30 minutes, and then grow into the game. Do you know what I mean? But
you know, you're setting yourself a mountain to climb there, aren't you, by giving away like being 2-0 down within 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle, isn't it? And they did battle, fair play to them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know, nice one for coming on.
Need some catching practice.
Yeah, we done half, mate. I mean,
if you're gonna carry it or punch it, make sure you're getting it out of danger, and that just seems to fall to them, don't it?
I know. I was always worried about both keepers, to be honest, but I was extra worried when he chose Beadle over. I think also I took an injury, didn't he? And then he kept Beadle in. I might be wrong about that, but anyway, Beadle's been in for a while, and I was like, okay, you don't seem to be doing too bad. But then, like I've mentioned, there's a couple of times where he's parried the ball out to the striker. I mean, he's getting stick in the comments as well. But would you change him for Tuesday night, Stuart?
Beadle,
because you said you wouldn't like.
I'd stick with him for Tuesday, and if you're going to change him for your home game, I think.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
It'll be tough for Allsop to come in for an away game, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and a bit harsh on Beadle because he ain't played too bad, really. It's just like some of his decision making. Sometimes he goes a bit like walkabout and stuff like that. For me, it's just a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's youth and inexperience.
Yeah. No. All right, Stu, do you want to finish off with a score prediction for Tuesday? Because it's kind of imperative now that we get something on Tuesday, and it now we lost there. I was hoping we'd get a point at Southampton, and we'll look at the league table in a bit.
I mean, a point would have been good. I mean, with results today, I think it's still early days. No one's really running away with it, are they? But Coventry lost, didn't they? Happy days.
Yeah.
So we're still in the mix. Why are we 8th? I think if we win a game, then we're in the top 6 still. So,
okay.
I won't panic. I mean, to be honest, I'd settle with a 0-0 or a 1-0 Blues on Tuesday.
Okay, take a point, yeah.
Yeah, take a point. See if we can see through. I think just try and keep it tight and frustrate them, and see if we can, nick a goal.
Yeah. All right, nice one, Stu.
All
Really
right.
appreciate you coming on, mate.
Man,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
that.
having me.
No worries, man. You're a good subscriber of mine, so it's really good to have you on, man. I'll speak to you soon, Stu. Try,
Bye,
mate.
guys.
God bless, mate.
Bye.
Try. So that was Stu's take. So we're going to bring Dave on. Dave's take on in a minute. Someone else just come on then. If you, I'll just put the link in, guys. So that's a link. If you want to press on that link, you can come on with your camera on or your camera off and have your say on today's game. There was something I just started there. I think it was from Stand for the Truth. I just wanted to bring this up. So we're saying negatives and positives. If you just joined live, can you just do me a favour and hit the like button? Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. And you can hit the join bell as well. So Stand for the Truth saying negatives and positives. We crumble away within the first 25 minutes, far too regular. Also, I've lost faith with Kyogo, 6 yards out, sorry, and he misses again. Positives, Gray's getting goals, and we're still eighth. We march on. Now, Stu mentioned he's eighth, and I haven't even looked at the league table. So we will look at the league table. That's a positive about it. We're still eighth, and apparently we are free. A win can take us in the top 6, so it is really still tight. Gray is doing really well, which is good. Kyogo, I'll bring Dave on in a minute. I'm just really frustrated with him. He could have got us back into that game. Another absolute sitter. I don't know what everyone else thinks of him, but I'm kind of losing my patience with him now. We'll bring Dave on. How are you, Dave?
Oh, fucking hell. I'm pissed off, mate. It was a bit shit today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like lots of our side were well under par, I think. I don't think Iwasa had a good game. I don't think Beagle had a good game, although in the Evening Mail he's got a 7.5. I don't get that. I'm not here to slag him off, right? But this is a forum where we can say what's on our mind after the game, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, I want him to do well. I'm not saying that, but it seemed to me like 2 goals were his fault today, and I'm a bit peed off with that, to be honest. He did do some good saves, but 7.5. No, thank you.
Yeah. Well, if I share my screen quickly with you, Dave. Foot Mob have starred him at 6.5.
Okay. That's not. I'll put 4.5. Nah, probably 5. There's just loads going on, isn't there? I'm just looking at an article here, Dave, about Blues in January having 15 to 20 million to spend. My question to everyone out there is, who do we need to get a decent shot at the playoffs? And our away form and our home form are just like this, aren't they? They're just 2 different things. Because today just didn't seem. I mean, I didn't think Deutsch played well today. Did you, Dave?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, I thought Stano worked his arse off. I thought Patrick Roberts, your favourite player, and a very good player in my eyes as well. He was off the ball, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Damari Gray scored a cracking goal. I wish he could do a bit more often, but that's maybe asking too much. You can see his quality, can't you?
Yeah.
At times, he scored loads of goals and loads of assists, hasn't he? This year.
Yeah.
I just that because the caller was good, wasn't he? How old was it, Stu?
Yeah, Stu Leonard. Yeah,
man. Yeah. Get some more people on here. He won't need me then, Dave. No. I just thought very shoddy today. I just thought if our team were on their game, I don't think that Southampton would be that much or would be equal to them. I thought they were all right. Best team we played for a while.
Yeah, Dave. Here's a a curveball for you. So Gary Johnson saying Robertson, Doyle, okay. I definitely wouldn't sign them. They both looked ordinary today against better players. Wouldn't waste millions on them. Now we kind of get like maybe they're not Premier League players, but would you sign Doyle and Roberts, Dave?
I'd sign Roberts. Yeah.
Not Doyle.
I don't know about Doyle. He's a good player, obviously, but is he going to take us to that next level? I don't know. I tend to agree with that geezer.
Okay.
But I don't know. Probably, yeah, because he can be real quality, can't he? I think he had a bad game today, and Roberts had a bad game today. Who had a good game? According to the Mail, it was flipping Beadle. I'm not having any of that, man. Not having any of that. What do you reckon, Dave? If we got, go on, mate.
Tomorrow, Gray got man of the match for Blues on football, and I probably agree with that because of the literally came to the goal, and he made a couple of good runs. A couple of times he was frustrating. If anything was going to happen, it was going to come down that left hand side. So probably Gray, mate. In terms of Beadle, like I said before, I think he was definitely at fault for one, probably for the third. Could be, I'll have to watch the goal back for the first. Maybe first you could have got the first goal. He could have got down quicker.
That's what I said initially, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the first one.
Yeah, I didn't think no one was great, mate. I think it was men against boys, which is quite worrying, really, because for me, the big teams like Southampton, Ipswich, I say the big teams, the teams with quality players in it, like Southampton and Ipswich. You've already got Middlesbrough and Coventry. I know Coventry lost today, but Middlesbrough won 4-1 last night. Then throw it Southampton and Ipswich, I think could definitely be there. I mean, Ipswich beat Southampton today, and then you start looking down at, could we make the playoffs? I don't know. We just need to. Really need to pick up our own form, really. Our way form, sorry. Yeah.
So who do we need to buy then? With this 15 to 20 million to make us a better away team. Do you know what I mean? Because at home we're like pretty cool, and it's just the away form. It don't really make sense. So what do you think?
Striker definitely. Well, we'll put it out to the chat. I think we definitely need another.
We've got to get a goalkeeper, haven't we? We need a goalkeeper.
Yeah, we'll definitely need a striker. We definitely need a goalkeeper. We need cover for Cochrane, and we also need. I think we maybe another midfielder, central midfielder.
He didn't have a good game today, did he?
No.
I don't think he did, man. Well, I think you're right. Definitely the goalkeeper. We need a forward because Kyogo, I think he's should be a good player, but I sort of lost it with him today.
Yeah.
Because there's too many, man, and too many of the same sort of misses. Like, if he's a £10 million striker, right, then he's not. He's just not a £10 million striker, is he? Because he can't get simple goals like that in today. And how many has he missed in front of goal?
John says here, do we think Kyogo will ever get his shooting boots back on again? Not slagging him and wanting to do good.
Yeah, this thing about slagging him, man. This is where you can have a moan, man. Doesn't mean to say you don't wish the best for Blues. Of course you do. So where have a fucking moan,
It's right. So we're saying not slagging him off.
Yeah.
Not slagging him or wanting to come good, but what does it take? Actually feel for
I know. I agree with you, mate.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Was an awful miss. I mean, we had how long did we have after that? What, about 5 minutes or something? It wouldn't have made any difference, but it'd have given us a little bit of a boost, I think, going into QPR.
Yeah. Definitely. Right, talking about QPR, what would you change for QPR? And give me a Dave.
I don't know what you can change, to be honest. Not that I don't like Kumas, I just don't think he's as good as like Damari Gray and Roberts. You got to keep those two on, haven't you? Because they're match winners, aren't they? You got to keep Stansfield on. I don't want to give Kyogo a start, and I don't want to give Dykes a start either. So it's going to have to be Deutsch again, isn't it? Hopefully he plays like he did at St Andrews. Because I don't think he played very well today.
What about what someone said in the chat about putting Brighter Side Samuel as right back, putting in Water and Doyle in the 2 6s, making it a little bit more compact.
I'm going to be a little bit controversial here, and I know I can't talk, but Asaya Samuel, he seems to have put a bit of weight on, doesn't he? Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
He's put a bit of weight on, he has, mate. I don't think he's fit. I thought he was all right. I thought he was all right at the start of the season.
Yeah,
when's Laird back?
Yeah, Keith said Samuel too slow, drop Roberts away. Samuel too slow, drop Roberts away. Sam stood as right back and what were in the midfield of three. But maybe some. I don't know. I wouldn't change too much. Anyway, do you want to give me a score prediction, Dave?
Yeah. Have I got to go now?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, score prediction against QPR, 2-0.
To Blues, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Do you remember that time when we went there, QPR, Dave?
Yeah.
That was one of the best and worst games of my life. It was just like, when we winning 4-0 or something.
Yeah, so we was winning, just for the viewers, we was winning 4-0. Then it was winning 4-0 away to QPR, then it went to 4-3. We had camping goal, didn't we? And what happened?
Wasn't there a penalty as well?
Just about that, we give a penalty away at the end and Camp saved it.
Yeah. Great day that was. Game of 2 halves, that one.
Yeah. Anything you want to say, Dave?
Say again, mate.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I'm a bit disappointed today, but like this, it looks like the table's done us a favour, and just got to keep going, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's so disappointing. You get your hopes up with the home form, and you think, yeah, we're brilliant, we are, and then you go away and we don't look brilliant, do we? So it's a difficult one, but I'm definitely going to watch the rest of this and get some of these callers on, Dave, because that geezer was down, man. Have you had anyone else on? Because I was at the shops.
No, Jay was just in the chat then. Jay was hovering around so I could see him. So he was about to come and then he come off. So I think Jay went to the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the link, guys. If you want to press on this link, you come automatically on. You don't come automatically on, sorry. I have to let you in. So I've just posted it.
I know, you don't have to show the camera, do you?
No, you don't have to have the camera on if you don't want. You can just have the audio. So it'd be really nice to get people on. Let's get other people's opinions.
Yeah, you can have some regulars, couldn't you?
Yeah, some regulars. So nice one, Dave, for that.
Right, cheers, man. Keep right on, everyone. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's just hope we beat QPR somehow. See you later. I'm going to carry on listening now. See you later, Dave. Nice. Try, mate. Keep right on.
Good try. So that was Dave, man. So I'll put the link in, guys. So if anyone wants to come on. So Gary's saying I'm happy with mid-table, but anyway, just frustrating watching Blues away. Yeah, but these guys, man, defend more away, just try and get the home team up, catch them on the break. It's obvious they can play the way they play. It's obvious they can't play the way they play at home. Yeah, man. Listen, hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. There's super chat and super fancy if you want to help out that way. There's also a join button. I will be doing. I should have done it today. Should have done it tonight. I should be giving a shirt away tonight for my joined up members. I wonder if I can get the spinner wheel up. If you give me 1 second, I'll just quickly see if I can get the spinning wheel up. So yes, so jump on and join me, guys, if you wanna. Richie Allison, your name in the finger. In the what? Yeah, I've got the spinning wheel up. We'll do the shirt giveaway for the joined up members as well. Do you want to jump on, Rich? Aquatic sign also. It's a okay. Yeah, I never got back in since. Yeah, that's what I was saying, wasn't it? Aquatic. So yeah, man. You might have a point, Big Time. What's Big Time saying? Sorry, I was on the thing now. I think Sam said deserves a shot at away games. Yeah, let's because what's happening is the right back, whoever it may be, so it's usually Water, he's drifting into the middle. So we're forming like a back three and we're having like three in midfield, and Water goes right up, if you notice, guys. So maybe just have a flat back four. Do you know what I mean? Away from home and see maybe a low block and try and catch him on the counter, because Chris Davis did try to play the way we played at home at the start of this game. I know we had a high press. If you notice right at the start, we pinned them back and I thought fair play. But it just didn't work. You know what I mean? They picked us off, like Stu said and Dave. So yeah, man. Yeah, so Gary's saying you might have a point there. Yeah, I think you have to. 3 points is needed against QPR, Skizzy's saying. I'd start Sam Stead up right back in what I was CDM on Tuesday. Yeah, man. It's definitely worth shouting it, because the thing is, because it's a 3-game week, there's definitely gonna be changes. I think, yes, EMU Games Master, how are you, mate? Evening, Nick in the chat. Awful first half, mate. Yeah, it was. Jump on EMU if you wanna and have your say, mate. John saying, for my money, all up all day long, but he will need to rebuild his confidence now after being on the bench. Beadle's still inexperienced for me, sometimes guilty of making the wrong decisions. Yeah, I think we all agree on that. You're right, Mally. Can't see us winning at QPR either. They won today, didn't they? Awful. I told everyone from the start, best finish we get is 10th. That would be amazing for something next season. Serious money needs spent. Yeah, if we spend in January as well, like you said, guys, I think we need a goalkeeper. We need a striker, maybe a central midfielder. Jay, do you want to come on if you're still listening? Because I did see you down the bottom. I'm not sure why you went off. But I know you went to the game, didn't you? Wax on, wax off. Oh, come on, man, Pete. Come on, brother. I think we can go there and get a result. I'm a lot more confident we can go to QPR and get a result than I was today. I was really like today. I was just, especially after Villa won, I was just thinking this day is going to be terrible. I wasn't confident about Southampton anyway. We getting anything at Southampton, I just took your hand off for a point. Yeah, we like I say, Gazzy, it was men against boys, man. Kyogo and Beadle lost us a point today. EMU Games Master saying, can you just give me 1 minute, guys? 1 second. Yeah. So there you go, man. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Gazzy's saying, I was saying the other week, EMU, if he goes missing and leaves massive gaps at the back. It's like we had no midfield today. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Paul, I'm just talking about this game in isolation, and that's what I do. This is just an instant match reaction. Do you know what I mean? So we're just going through what went wrong today. You know, so when we win, you know, it's all good. When we lose, we try and pick the bones out of it and kind of think, well, why? It seems to be away from home that we're, you know, every team's home form is better than away form pretty much. But what can we do to rectify that? I mean, we can't do nothing personally. I'm not saying that, but we're just having a little say, mate. Yeah, well, I'm not down about it because I weren't really expecting nothing. I would have liked to have got a point though. I've got to say, we'll look at the league table in a bit. Shouldn't be depending on other teams' results to get back to dark. To get to dark, the dark years back. Yeah. I mean, we're still in the hunt anyway. Beadle is awful, saving shots, he palms them out to the penalty spot. Yeah. This is what frustrated me, Emu, was the way he palms them out to the strikers. No, yeah, we were saying this fucking before the season started, weren't we, Rich? Like, I was a little bit like, look, I thought he's done okay. There's a couple of times, like I said, where he's palmed it out on previous games. But I thought, I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm not jumping on his back. And I don't think you are, Rich. It's just like, I just want Allsop back, man. I think his distribution's better. And I think his goalkeeping's better. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really do. I think he's a much better rounded goalkeeper. I think Beadle will be good in another few years' time. But not now. Not now, mate. Come on, Rich, if you want to. If you're not finger. He's done that a lot. EMU. Okay, so keep right on saying 3-5-2, 3-4-2, 1 at QPR. Fuck it, mix it up. I don't know, man. I don't know whether like we need to be so drastic and start playing 3 at the back, or because we stuck to this kind of formation, this 4-2-3-1. I know the right back inverts, but that's been a new thing because last season the right back was overlapping, weren't he? Do you remember we had Laird in League One and he was high and wide. He kept the width on the right, and now he's switched it around since we lost that Bristol City, was it? Where now Iwata inverts and Clara Newman moves over, and we kind of have 3 at the back. So I don't know about the formation change, guys. Yeah. I don't know about Costa's game because they could have been 5, 6, 7. They could have scored 5, 6, 7 easily. Rich. I mean, he made a few good saves in that second half. He seems to be a real good shot stopper from close range. I think move Kyle, go on. He will move him on. The left back, he definitely get a left back. Kyle missed an open goal today. What the fuck's mad, didn't he? He's missed a few, mate. Should have got Bamford on a 3 and would have been ideal today. I don't know about Bamford. I'm not that keen on him, probably. I think he's really injury prone. I know what you're saying. He's a bit of a poacher and stuff. He would have been ideal for today. You're right, yeah. But he's. I wouldn't like him long term. Definitely need a left back, mate, and a striker. Yeah. You two have a good point, Rich. Maybe it's time to give Allsop another chance. Yeah. Okay. You're right, Blue Shadow. Are you? I hope you're well. Have a look at the league table. Because I never looked at the league table now. Yeah, you're right, Blue Shadow. So, Kyle wrote saying, send Cashing back in January, loan or buy another centre back. Yeah, which we would need to, because I think Cashing will go back. Kyogo, Sal, and buy a Bagsman, another left back. Yeah, I'll agree with all of that. Left back, left-sided chap, and the right back is what we need. Yeah, left-sided centre back. Sorry, yeah, we do. Who is going to buy Kyogo? Who struggled to give him away on a 3? Yeah, well, because he had a shocker at Rennes, didn't he? And he's had a shocker at us now. I mean, you've only got to look at the chances he's missed. When we're going to, yeah, well, let's hope it's soon. I want to give Allsop another not chat. I want to give Allsop another chance, man. Yeah. I like Doyle. He didn't play well today, but he's a really good player. Apparently, it's what's agreed if we go up. Yeah. I'd take it. I think Doyle would be all right in the Prem. But I know when you look at today's game, you think, well, he's come up against a good Championship side and he's struggled, but I don't know, man. I think he'd be all right. Because we're going to have to keep some players when we go up. And it is when we go up. I know for a fact we'll go up. It might not be this year, but it'll be in the next 2 years. No, we had a shitter beat. We'll get him on the bench and also back in goal. To be honest, we have to beat 5 of the bottom 6 and lost to 4 of the top 6. Yeah, I was saying this to Dave earlier. We're losing to the top teams. Our present position as good as it gets thanks to our home form. Spot on, mate. Spot on, man. Right, I'm going to put this this link in the comments, guys. So it's in the comments now. 1 second, let me just start that. We'll start it. So if you go to the bottom of the comments, that's the link if you want to come on and just have your say. It'd be nice to get people on, man. Okay, so let's go back up. I mean, there's fucking loads of comments. There's still 86 people watching. We're going to look at the league table in a little bit. Have I gone past the comments? No, I have no idea. Right, let's get a little bit more current. First Amsterdam over Bright, 3-1. Brummies owners going for to QPR. You know, QPR, everyone's a little bit, won't change a thing. I don't know, I think he'll make a couple of changes, you know. If we've got Charlton on, we need to beat Charlton at home. See the breakfast and lunch ladies kept, can't blame. You're right, Paul, lots of efforts from the lads, but up 2-0 Blues is a good shape, but I say 3-1 Blues. That'd be nice, man. Keith saying Samuel looks, yeah, he does. He looked really unfit, didn't he, Keith? Maybe, let's hope he's what's the name. He's picked it up in training. You know, picked his fitness up, sorry. Okay, mate, no worries. Johnny, nah. I'm on some mad diet at the moment. Not mad diet, I'm eating really healthy at the moment, Rich. It's only been the last week. I'm eating lots of like steak and salmon and stuff like that. I'm back in the gym, you know. So back in the gym. Yeah, I'm back in the gym. I kind of slapped on it, so trying to get a lot of good food down. So I'm trying to avoid the Chinese. Even though when was the last one I had? The last one I had was against Albion. I brought the Chinese and I sat down. He meant to eat it, and I realised I'd lost my phone. Stu knows because I was ringing him to tell him to ring my phone because I never had a phone, obviously, in the house, and I didn't know if I dropped it in the house or something, and I needed someone to ring it. And Dave weren't answering. I know what it was. I had to ring off this. I had to ring someone on Messenger, so I rang Stu. He rang the phone. I couldn't find it, man. I've had a nightmare. With it. Starving, man. Fucking brother. I'm getting hungry. To be fair, I'm saying that, I've just done about that. I might get one tonight because I just can't be asked to cook anything. Okay, let's just scan down. Yeah, we did get run over. We got run, the midfield got overrun, mate. Okay. Gas is going nuts, man. Answer is I need to stop playing like a bunch of pussies away from home. I knew we would be garbage. When the Vile win, we always give the tossers an excuse to rip the piss out of us. I know, guys, it's been one of them days, isn't it, man? It's been one of them days. It's been a fucking nightmare day, guys. You know, I've even fell out with my pal. He's messaged me after that, Dave, if you're still watching, and apologised. So a lot of you know I've got one of my best pals. He's a Villa fan, and he's just been nosing me on WhatsApp all fucking day. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of bit, even though he bit as well. And we had a big fucking row on WhatsApp, voice notes and everything. But when you left, Dave, he messaged me and sent a big thing saying, "I apologise, man. I'm not travelling too well. You know, I'm snapping at people and stuff like that." And nice one, Paul. Thanks ever so much, mate, for the 199 super sticker. So this is a way of helping the channel out, guys, because I do say it's really expensive to do this, and you know, I do this after every match, and you know, we do it for at least an hour. So things like this, you know, if you want to join, we're going to do the shirt giveaway as well, guys. So stay tuned if you remember. You know, it really does help, man, honestly. So thanks ever so much, Paul. It's sad to see Stana work so hard and get such a little back. Yeah. Most common mental thing is we'll do well against them at home, but we can't rely on our home format. Yeah. I mean, even if we was picking up points, nice one, Emu Games. Thanks ever so much, mate. We need to change the setup for away games. Keep right on. Yeah, I think we need to go more into a low block idea, mate, and just fucking keep it tight for at least the first 30 minutes, just grow into the game. Do you know what I mean? It definitely something needs to change, mate. 100%. Nice one for the super chat. And Blue Shadow, thanks ever so much for gifting someone a month's membership. So they might not be in for tonight's wheel, but they'll definitely be in 4 weeks' time. Thanks, Bob, for that. Fans laugh when we linked. We were linked with him at Burnley. What's he up to then? Or White? Is he banging them in, is he? I don't even know what he's up to. Just another Stevie Claridge McBurney. Yeah, I didn't really rate him that much, but and she's gifted someone else another month's membership. So well done, Blue Shadow. Thanks ever so much, man. Really appreciate that. We miss CDM away like Bielik. We miss CDM away like Bielik. Yeah. Like I said, I think we need another central midfielder. Someone I think someone mentioned it earlier in the comments, like a Tom Huddleston. Remember Tom Huddleston? Someone who just can break that play up, bang, because they was running through Doyle and Pike in that middle. Do you know what I mean? So I can just put a fucking challenge in, man. Break the play up, and then let's get on the counter. Definitely, mate. Yeah, not a horrible unit. What can go through someone. Yeah, nice one, Blue Shadow. Really appreciate it, man. Hope you well. Yeah, really appreciate it, bro. Fembeedle back. But we need to sign someone in January, a goalkeeper. Dorian Roberts, a top 6 championship player, but not good enough for any higher than that. Yeah. I was thinking about that, Trev. Would you get rid of Doyle and Roberts if we went up? Because Sunderland got rid of Roberts, didn't they? Not got rid of him, loaned him to us. Even they're brilliant championship players, but going up to the Premier League is just a completely different ball game. And I think I was speaking to someone the other day. I think Blues would have to completely buy it. You know, like Sunderland have done. They brought a brand new squad. Do you know what I mean? Then the one that went up is pretty much a whole new starting 11. I think Blues would have to do that, but we've got the money. That's a good thing. We got the money. It's not as if we've got shitty owners and we're just going to go up and hope we can just add 2 or 3, 4 players to the squad to, you know, challenge in the Premier League. It's going to be a whole new fucking team. So a lot of these players, when we do go up, and I say when we do go up, because we won't be around. I just can't blues to keep winning because I don't like to see down, Nick. Yeah, well, it's one of them. I think everyone gets a little bit down, don't they? I'm sorry, Gary. That was Gary. So I want Blues to keep winning and doing well because I don't like to see down. Oh, nice one, Gary. Yeah, it's you have to set the rough with the smooth, mate. You can't get used to it after a bit, even though it's still not nice. Do you know what I mean? Even when you prepare yourself for a defeat, like I wasn't expecting much today. I thought if we could get a point, that'd be brilliant. When we went 1-0 down, I thought that's it. And then 2-0 down, I was like, fucking hell, man. Cameron's a Saints fan. You had a good team there. What a goal by Gray. I think you guys are good enough for playoffs. Stansfield was quiet. You have a good goalkeeper, unlike us. Nice one, Cameron. Thanks for coming on, mate, and giving your opinion. See, it's mad, isn't it? Your man's saying we got a good goalkeeper. I know that Bazuna's not that great, is he, Cameron? I was saying to my mate when he was watching the game, press that Bazuna because he's digi on the ball, innit? If you press him, you'll get a mistake out of him. But we're not happy with our goalkeeper at the moment, and we've got a decent goalkeeper sitting on the bench. So everyone in the chat's moaning about our goalkeeper. So yeah, let me scan through some comments and then we'll look at the league table, guys. We'll have to finish off because we're on 56 minutes now. Yeah, Sheffield United are starting to move up there now as well. 3-0, I believe. We'll look at some results as well. That was that start. 26. Is that another one you've given? Blue Shadow. Is that another one or the last one? No, that's 2, isn't it? Oh, thanks, bud. Okay, so yeah, man, we have a lot of championship players. Look at Armstrong, Archer. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. I couldn't believe he was so. I mean, it was the manager, weren't it? I think he'll be challenging for top 2, definitely top 6. We have a lot of championship players. Look at Armstrong, Archer. I mean, you got Cameron Archer on the bench. It's fucking nuts, man. Diaz, THB, yeah, the centre back. You need to add quality when you get to the Premier, yeah. One more membership, nice one, Blue Shadow. Bless, man. Allsop is 100%. Number 1 should never have been on the bench. It's just wrong. You're right, Corey. Corey's a Saints fan as well. Good to have you in on the chat. We do get a lot of opposition supporters coming and have a little chinwag and that. You're right, Choose. All right, mate. Choose is just joined, man. For one of them, we've got 700 tea bags and that win you over. So Corey's saying, I'm a Saints fan, please do not diss Bazuna. He's very good goalkeeper. You guys were putting the pressure on us late on, which is a good sign for Birmingham. You guys will make the top 19 for sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we'll top 10. Okay. I thought it was second the PC, Corey. Top 10, yeah. A lot of us Blues fans will be happy with top 10. Anyway, I think like when you start getting in reach of the playoffs, touching distance of the playoffs, you know, and you're doing so well at home, you kind of think, you know, can we do it? You know, it's just natural, isn't it? Just natural. We're not being like big-headed or anything about it. A lot of people watch me say like, you know, we'll be happy with top 10, and then we'll go for it next season. But yeah, man, if we do it this season, we met top 6 this season, then signed. Sadly, we were there for the taking. All we want is ever sees 100% from our players. Okay. Yeah, man, nice one, guys. So let's just finish off by because I haven't even looked at the league table. So let's see what the crack is. Right. Share my screen. I hope this shares with you. Oh, share the wrong thing. Okay, so let's share this tab instead. Okay, let's have a look at the league table. Should I look at the results first? No, it's just the tab. So, I mean, this is a bonus for me, really. I thought it would be right down the bottom. Not down the bottom, I thought it would be about 12, 13. For some reason, I thought I Wrexham drew in the end. Anyway. So we are now 8th, which we was anyway, and 2 points off 6. So results have gone our way, guys. In fact, let's just look at these results, because there must have been some crazy results. So Derby lost 3-1 to Leicester, which I knew about. Watford come from 2-1 down to beat Norwich. That was a bit of a bad result for us because they were on our tails. Millwall winning away to Bristol City, massive result for Millwall. Ipswich beating Coventry, that's unreal. I mean, like I said, Ipswich will be up there. Ipswich will be challenging for top 2. Preston 1, Wrexham 1. QPR beating West Brom 3-1. Sheffield United hammering Stoke 4-0. It's mad, isn't it? This championship, like it's always been. Any team can beat any team on any given day. You know, we lose to Southampton and Swansea, beat Oxford. So let's just quickly look at that table again. Because I want to see where Thingy are. I want to see where QPR are. Okay, so I want to see how their last results have been going. Are they on a little roll or anything? Let's look at the table, sorry. So where are QPR? QPR at 10th. QPR at the same points as us. -4 goals. Anyway. So they won today. They lost previously away to Norwich. They won away from home to Blackburn. Beat Hull 3-2. They drew with Sheffield United away. Okay. Maybe getting a point there won't be so bad then, guys. Normally being a little bit negative. Do you know what I mean? I'm being a bit negative getting a point there. Like I say, I didn't know they was doing that well. So if you have just joined, guys, hit the like button. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. We're finishing off in. Oh, we're going to do the thing again, man. Keep forgetting. We're going to do the shirt giveaway. So just catching up. So, nice one, Blue Shadow. Have a nice Christmas. Hopefully, see you down the Blues before Christmas. What's John saying? You know, for 3 new members, never going to win on the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think they'll go on, John, for this week, for this 4-week cycle. They'll go on for the next one because I can't find out who they are at the moment. But it's done automatically, isn't it, Bruce? Stranger things can happen. Bristol won away. Won 4 away last season, stuck in there at the end. Yeah, it's a mad league. Yeah, he did. He hasn't got back to me though, Cheers, because I've lost my Twitter because of my phone. I said contact me on Facebook, but he's not contacted me. I'm not sure whether if you're watching, Lawrence, get back in the comments because you have got a shirt. Contact me on Facebook. I'm sure you know. I don't really want to say the second name on here, but I'm sure. Yeah, good night, Blue Shadow. You have a good night, and I'll speak to you soon. God bless. Thanks for all the memberships, man. Can help that massively, trust me. Yeah, man. And everyone that's donated, super chats and all that. Okay, so let's get the wheel up then. I'll have to double check thingy. I'll have to double check when the winner is. I'll have to double check that they're still a member. But some people drop out, so I don't think, I might be wrong. I think Emu Games is not a member now. What I'll do is I'll spin the wheel, and then if it lands on someone that's not a member, then I'll spin it again, guys. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let's spin this wheel. Good luck, everyone. Ah, Susan, mate. What was it? Susan. Yeah, mate. Let me just check Susan. I hope she's still a member. Let me just check she's still a member. Members. Okay. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Okay. Members. I hope Susan's still a member. Yeah, she is, man. Fair play, Susan. Oh, shit. Okay. But so, Susan, if you can contact, if you're in touch, put in the comments, Susan. Put in the comments first, and I'll get in touch with you. I'll find a way. I'll find a way for you to get in touch with me. What I'll do is I'll get my what I'll have to do tomorrow is get my Twitter account back up. Just haven't really tried. So yeah, Susan Lawton's won a shirt, man, buzzing. Yeah, man, buzzing for Susan. Yeah, Susan's been a member for ages, man. Paid up member, like. Oh, nice one, Dave. Really appreciate that. That was Dave. Dave's time. £10 super chat. Yeah, man. God bless Dave. Nice one for that, my brother. I'll see you. I'll see you next Saturday at the Blues Charlton game. Thanks for that, mate. Nice one. Yeah, everyone's buzzing for Susan, man. Borough is their foremost in player. Coney has gone quiet and Poker still injured. Yeah. Keep your eye on the back, Trev. Very much deserved. Yeah. Hi, Nick. Oh, yeah, so Lawrence, okay. If you can, find me and send me a message, and I'll. Okay, so is that your name on Facebook, Lawrence? If it is, then and it's the same picture, I'll contact you and I'll get the shirt. The thing is, Lawrence, the one you won is, I mean, this might be better for you. It's I think it's in an extra large, and it's the last season's third kit, the black and red one. The one Susan's just won will be the home kit this season. It's in an extra large. Your one is, Lawrence. You look a big guy on it anyway. So that, I mean, you might need an XXL looking by your picture. But yeah, what I'll do is, no, in fact, what you can do, Lawrence, contact me on sorry about this, guys. I'm just trying to sort out my thing. Right, if you share this screen with you, right, if you go to this, Lawrence, yeah, and Susan, Chatting Blues. Sorry, I lost my personal one. So if you go to Chatting Blues at the Voices Britain one, right, inbox me on that. You and Susan, I'll get the shirts out to you. Okay. Did I share that? I didn't share it, did I? Did I? Sorry about this, guys. I'll just double check it. Yeah. So, if you go to this, guys, yeah, inbox me on that. Inbox me your addresses, and I'll get the shirts out to you as soon as possible. Okay, that's for Susan and Lawrence, man. Nice one, guys. Lawrence has been a member for ages as well. Yeah, well done, Matt. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm like, fucking shocking, man. Gangster Paul Fitzhenry, yeah, man. Gangster shit that was. Just dropped to tenner, man. Do you know what I mean? Dropped 10 bills, like it's nothing. All fits in it. Nice, man. Yeah. Well, if you contact me on that, Lawrence, you will be watching now, obviously. Send me your address and I'll get it out to you, mate. And you, Susan. Yeah, it's a lovely kit in it. I've got it myself, and I don't really wear kits, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've got it myself. I think it's in it. Is that XR? Yeah, I mean, here it is. Here it is, Lawrence. I think it's an XR. Yeah, I'm sure it's an XR. Not sure anyway, Lawrence. So if you wanted to become a member, guys, it's only $1.99 a month, man. You know what I mean? You get like a tag by your name, and then you get put in for that every 4 weeks. But so the kit's going forward. So Susan will be the home kit. Yes, you did, mate. Yeah. Get your shirts out for the lads. Get your shirts out. Get your auction off. Oh yeah, my Brazil shirt's class, isn't it? I wore that for ages, you know, Trip. Yeah, it's a good idea. Has everyone seen the Brazil shirt? Shall we go and get it before we finish off? It just when my subscribers left now, I can see the figures dwindling to 60 people watching. Let me just get this Brazil shirt, man. It's class. This is what Trev's going on about. Fucking sick, innit? Can up for a shirt, man. Looks class on as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, I could auction that, couldn't I? To the highest bidder, like. I could give it away as one, but saying that, I don't use the guy who was getting the shirts off. I don't use that guy anymore. Chris Davis had a problem in the final third, one-on-one. Half. Yes, Engelman, how are you, mate? Fucking hell. Wingers and all that. You called it, didn't you? Against, you commented after my last video, I think, about the wingers and that. I mean, I was saying like we've got the best wingers in the league. I stand by that. Yeah, I mean, mate, I'm buzzing Susan got it. She's not in tonight, but she's always in the shine, is she, Amy? Tell me what I am Mondays. Yeah, Simon Lawrence, man. Yeah, well, there it is, man. Class shirt, that is, man. Yeah, it's buzzing, isn't it? 3 o'clock, folks. Time to forget today's mistake. Yeah, I forgot about it now. Do you know what I mean? It's like therapy, isn't it, lads? Do you know what I mean? It's like therapy, man. Fucking fuming when I first come on. Didn't even want to come on now, I'm saying. Jesus. Yeah, man. Nice one, lads. Guys, sorry. So yeah, I'll do Tuesday night now. Move on to Tuesday night, QPR away. Fucking hell, let's at least get a point, yeah? We need a point because we don't want to be losing 2 on the trot. Do you know what I mean? We want to stay in and around that top 6, don't we, till January? Then we can spend a little bit of dough. So, would everyone take a point? I'd take a point Tuesday, 100%. But let's see what happens, man. See what happens. God bless the Brazilians. Dykes has got no chance of beating them. Mixed therapy. Yeah, man. Nice one, guys. Thanks ever so much for everyone that's come on. I do want to start getting more people on. Like, you know, Stu just bounced on straight away. Stu Leonard, you know, and come on with his camera on. I'm not saying everyone has to come on with the camera on. Dave comes on every video unless it's a night game. So he probably won't come on Tuesday because he's got work on the Wednesday. Dave comes on every stream. So I want to start getting more of you guys on, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's only just chatting about the Blues. It's Lee Burke came on after the Watford game. So I really want to make this into something good. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm getting you lot involved and everything. You know, a bit like Tom Ross's phoning, something like that, where we can just bounce ideas off each other and have a little bit of a therapy session. Emu saying I'll pop on Tuesday if you want. Yeah, so I'm going to be on after the QPR game, Emu, 100%. It's on Tuesday, isn't it? So yeah, I'll be on like probably. It's a main game on Sky, you know, guys. Kick off at 8 o'clock, so probably about 10:30. So it's going to be a late one. Get loads on the late ones. Over well over 100 people come on the late ones. Let's just quickly finish off. Deutsch and Stano are no combat, no partnership, reverse roles, or get out the front line. Up until the last couple of games, last 2 or 3 games, Deutsch is going to be quiet, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? But previous to that, they looked like they had a decent partnership. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, because good to have you on. Let's hope so. Probably wasn't, mate. We didn't get our first choices, did we? We had to settle for our second and third. We did get our first choices in a couple of positions. But we'll have to see. We got January transfer window anyway. Right, I'm gonna have to finish now, guys. So I'm going for an hour and 15. So thanks ever so much for everyone that's gifted, everyone that's donated via super chat, everyone that's came on, everyone that's liked, commented. If you're watching on catch up, please just hit the like button if you have got this far. And I'll catch you all on Tuesday night. And let's hope for a win. Keep right on shit on the Villa.